Hey yo. You are listening to the best podcast, the number one podcast, the Holla at a Hole podcast, presented by the Chubettes. Listen at your own risk. I repeat, listen at your own risk. I'll holla.
It's your girl Puddin', and welcome back to another episode of Holla at a Hoe, the podcast where we say what you're thinking, but louder.
It's your girl Dinky, and I'm here with the only woman I trust to go off respectfully. Today's topic is one we've been waiting to get into. Healing is ghetto.
And before we get into that, we're going to start off with some fan questions. Again, y'all, thank y'all for sending us some questions, and let's get into it.
When you finally got to someone you were crushing on, how did you feel afterwards?
So when I finally got with someone I was crushing on, let me tell y'all, I feel amazing because that's currently what my life is right now. If only y'all knew our story. I've been crushing on this man forever since the day we met. Since the day he slid in my DMs on Twitter. I'll put that in there. I've been crushing on him forever. I got him, and I got the ring.
Got the ring.
Yes, I feel.
You did that thing and got the ring.
I got the ring.
Got the ring. You got the ring, y'all.
Yes, I'm married now.
Clock it.
Oh, you clocking?
Both. That and clocking.
Yes, but yes.
That's what's up. That's
got
what's
my
up.
crush, y'all. We got a beautiful family, and I love it.
Yes, you do.
It feels amazing to finally get what I manifested. Amen.
Feels so good to love someone when they love you back.
When somebody loves you back.
Hey.
Oh,
Well,
so what about you, Aunt Diggy?
I wish I could say the same. When I finally got with this man, I was so disappointed. His nose was bigger than his penis. And then I was wondering why he got into the bed backwards. I'm like, what the hell? And then when he turned all the way around, I was like, where is it?
Where's that?
I was disappointed. Oh, I was so disappointed. He was a stick of dynamite with a 2-inch fuse. Ooh.
Oh my Lord. Getting in the bed backwards is what's getting me.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
No.
He backed up to the bed.
Oh Lord, that's hilarious.
When he swung them legs around, I looked.
Well, at least
hated it.
At least did he put that nose to use at least?
Girl, it was a 2-minute man.
Ooh. I don't want
Steady saying, I'm sorry. No, bitch, I'm sorry.
For wasting my time.
Another condom wasted. Got me dirty for nothing.
Yo. You gotta stop. Yo, you gotta stop. Now let's move on to the next fan question. You are at a party and then somebody you can't stand shows up to it. Y'all have had words before. Do you stay at the event or do you leave?
I'm going to stay. But I tell you what, I'm going to keep one eye on the party and one eye on that person. Because ain't going to be no double jumping, in the words of Aunt Doozy.
Yeah, get him. Get him.
Aunt Donna, bless her soul. Her birthday was last week. We forgot to give her a shout out. Well, we forgot to shout it out.
Yes, shout out to Aunt Donna. Happy birthday to her. And also, shout out to Aunt Dinky. Her birthday was Friday. Happy birthday!
Ooh. 62, y'all. And...
Yes, the queen Queen birthday was on Friday, y'all. We forgot. We was rushing through our show on Friday. We forgot to shout her out. So everyone tell Aunt Dicky happy birthday.
Thank you, and I thank God for allowing me to see 62 years.
Amen. 62. So
God
go
favor
for
all over
62,
me.
y'all.
62. You know,
Amen.
black don't crack.
Sure
It's
don't.
God's favor all over me. Thank you, Lord.
So yeah, I'm gonna agree with you with that too. I'm staying at the event. I'm not leaving, and it is what it is. One, we're too grown for this. I mean, maybe
Absolutely.
when I was younger, a teenager, sure, I'll probably be picking and stuff. But now, no, I'm saying my butt at the party. I'm gonna enjoy myself at the party. You got a problem? Oh well, who cares? I'm not even gonna think about you. Oh, but no, you at the party.
Because
That's how
I'm
I
going to have
feel
fun
about it, for
regardless.
real.
Yep.
What
I'm going to have fun.
what y'all doing? Y'all still petty or not? Like what y'all doing, fans? What y'all doing? Are y'all staying at the party or y'all leaving?
Yes. Woo! That question right there is deeper than just staying or leaving. Because the old me, baby, I would have cleared the room. But the healed me, still being tested. Which brings us to today's main topic. Healing is ghetto. Because choosing peace over pettiness, holding your tongue, staying when you really want to pop off, that's not glamorous. That's ghetto!
Shadow. And anybody who tells you healing is candles and journaling is lying, y'all. We're getting into the real side of healing today. The uncomfortable, the awkward, the emotional rehab that we do not talk about. We don't post about it. We don't do anything about it.
Mm-mm. The ugliness nobody ever talks about. You cry more, not less. For example, with me, I had to bury 7 siblings. And yes, it hurt. And it got to the point where my sister Betty passed away. I was so numb, I didn't even cry. And I called my pastor and I asked him, told him about it. I said, "Is that normal?" And he said, "Yes." He said, "You may cry today, you may cry tomorrow, you may cry tonight, you may cry next month, next year, or you may not cry ever at all. The Lord is sustaining you." So God has sustained me for 9 years, and I must be truthful. Yesterday, I thought about her and I cried. It took me 9 years to cry. So, yeah,
Yeah,
you bottle that stuff up, it hurts. No one ever asks you, how are you doing?
right.
Nobody ever asks, how are you feeling?
Hmm.
Like even when my mother died 53 years ago. Nobody never asked me how to how did I feel after she died.
Hmm.
It took 53 years for someone to ask me, and that came at the hands of a 7-year-old little boy.
Oh wow.
Yep,
Mm.
53 years before I was asked that question.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's the ugly nobody talks about.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, sometimes you got to take time to yourself and you have to cry. Crying is healing, And during when you are healing, during the healing process, when you going back and you thinking about any and everything that don't hold it in, just let it out, You cry so much more when you're healing, and crying, don't think of it as a bad or negative thing. Think of it as a positive thing. You're cleaning out your soul, you're cleaning out your body, you getting
mm,
out the hurt and the old trauma that's built inside your bones, that's in your muscles. You want to release all of that, so it's okay to
yes.
cry when it comes to healing, because we're at that age now where it's okay, and we have to do this. We it's time for us to move on. We have to release, cry.
And,
So
is I hear what you're saying is easier said than done.
Because
It really is.
sometimes we wait and let things build up and build up and build up, then cry instead of just just letting it out. We wait.
There was plenty of times, especially when Dottie died.
Mm. Oh my God, she can't go on.
Oh my
Oh, all right, y'all. So I know we was talking about something serious, but this is about healing. So when my aunt passed away, I was in college, right? I was away at college when my aunt passed away, and I remember my cousin. She was at college with me too. She came to my room because she heard. She was like, "Pooh, you okay?" And I'm doing my hair. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay.
God.
Sometimes you just gotta let it out. And then I really thought I was okay till someone asked me if I was okay. And then, just whew. And then we was at her memorial, and I thought I was strong enough to read the poem. Yeah, I get up to the podium to read the poem at the memorial, y'all. I don't know, I probably got to the second stanza. And then I just bust out. I bust out crying, y'all. And then y'all, my godmother, I don't know, I think she was on her way to the bathroom. But I don't know, I saw her at the corner of my eye, and I saw her walking to the bathroom. All of a sudden she came rushing back up to come get me. Y'all,
and somebody in the audience, look, oh Lord, she can't go on.
y'all.
And then somebody else said, she can't, can she? Family is ruthless.
Yes, woo. It feels so good to laugh about it now. That is a part of healing too, y'all.
It is. It is.
Woo. But yes, I
That
cried because certain stuff like that catch you off guard. You think you
it
strong enough
does.
to hold it down, then sometimes your body just can't handle it. But yeah,
That's true. That's true. That one hit our entire
the
family
entire family for real.
hard, from the oldest all the way down to the youngest. I know we all mourned the loss of Dottie
Hmm.
for at least a year.
I still get sad.
I do too.
Hmm.
But I know that I mourned her loss for 33 months. But rest in peace to
The
my
real
mom, my siblings,
made
a
it.
couple of nephews that passed.
Yes, healing is ghetto, y'all. It's ghetto.
You realize you were the problem too.
Mm.
Was I? Was I the problem too?
Uh, wow. Oh my God, this is gonna take me some big girl panties to say.
And I mean big.
You know what? Don't come with my big girl drawers. Well, I gotta put my big girl drawers on for this one, y'all, because I can't believe I'm about to admit this. I do be realizing I'm wrong sometimes, and when I do, I just shut up. And then the worst part about it, about me, once I do realize I'm wrong, once I do realize I'm wrong, I don't want to apologize. And it's so hard. Like I don't know. I guess I'm sort of prideful, but because I'm like, dang, I'm really wrong. And it's okay to be wrong because
Hmm.
none of us is perfect. We're all
No.
imperfect human beings, and when I do realize I'm wrong, I don't want to apologize, and it takes so much for me to apologize. But guess what? When I do apologize for something that I know that I was the problem to, I feel good about it. I feel awesome that I just apologized. It's like, whew, I apologize. I know I was in the wrong. I know I was the problem because, I'm not always right. You know, I am the
Hmm.
problems. I ain't gonna say I'm the problem's 5. I'm gonna say 50-50. I'm 50-50 the problem sometimes, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah. I know I know what I got to work on, you know, and it don't take
Okay.
it don't take it don't take a day. Rome wasn't built in a day, and putting not gonna be built in a day.
Absolutely.
You know, healing is not built in a day. You know, it takes time to heal. So, when you're healing, the point is actually realizing that you're the problem and fixing it. So, you know, I'm at the fixing stage because, you know, I know my problems. So now I'm trying to fix it and heal from my problems also.
I understand that because when I'm wrong, I'll apologize, but it's when I'm ready to apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me go apologize now. I ain't finished being mad yet. I ain't finished being wrong yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I will apologize.
Yeah. Well, shoot, when we were younger, y'all used to make us all apologize. What if we wasn't ready?
That is
You
true.
be like, go apologize, go apologize, go apologize. And that's also part of healing too. Healing from like family trauma, like the way we grew up, you know? Like
Mm-hmm.
said that's a problem, but you know, that's how we grew up. Y'all told us, go apologize to this person. But what if that person was dead ass wrong? And now I am 5, 6, 7 years old, and y'all making me go apologize to this person. And they was dead ass in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
because it's always respect my elders and stuff, or they're older than you, you gotta apologize. No, y'all gotta believe these kids too, because my
Definitely.
my kids, they tell the truth. And I'd be like, sometimes I'd be like, damn, that's how I be realizing I'm the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Mm-hmm.
go to
Okay.
my daughter, I'm like, what can I do to be a better mom? You know what I'm saying? Because I know I yell too much. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. You know, I realize
Ooh,
I go to
you get it from your mama.
I know it's so bad. I be like, oh my god, it sounds like Prudy. It is so it's
Mm.
so bad, and like you know, I don't want to repeat like the same um generational curses, and that is a
Yeah, you have to break that chain.
right. We already got a label on us for being black women, for being loud and stuff and angry, and you know, you know, I don't want
Yeah,
Zoe to be like that either. Growing up, because she a young black lady, so well, young black girl,
will be, yes.
you know.
Yeah, you have to break that cycle.
Yeah,
You have to.
it's healing. Is
You have to
hard.
tell yourself, I don't want to be like this. I
Right,
don't want my daughter to be like this.
right,
If I want to see change, I have to be the change.
right, right. Like I allow my kids to ask questions. Ask questions. If I'm yelling at you or something, if I say something wrong, they ask why. I'm not gonna get mad because they ask me why. You know,
Mm.
back in the day, don't ask why. I'm the mother. Blah 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 blah. Like, but I need to know why. Like, so maybe they're asking why so they can understand to be better. You know what I'm
Even
saying? Maybe
like a lot of stuff that I was made to do as a child, I made a vow to myself. When I get older and get my own place,
mm-hmm,
some of the stuff that I was made to do, I ain't doing it.
mm-hmm,
Like, for instance, we couldn't have the heat on past 65. You living in New York, it's cold.
for real.
I couldn't wait to get my own place to turn my heat up to 80.
Mm-hmm. Be hard as hell.
I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Turn the water off. Don't turn the water on until you get in the shower. But it's going to be cold.
Right,
You're wasting water. It's going to be cold. So you want us to get in the shower and then turn the water on so you get blasted with cold water.
right,
It's already below freezing outside.
right. Now I'm sick. Realizing you're the problem, that's a ugliness nobody want to talk about when it's come to healing, but y'all, it has to be talked about and it has to be done if you want to be healed. That's all I got to say.
The
Yes.
ugliness nobody talks about. You stop vibing with people you once loved.
Ooh, that one is so true. Um,
Hmm.
well, once you start healing and growing, you realize certain people that you once loved, y'all not in the same vibration anymore. You know, y'all on different different, y'all on different vibration levels, y'all doing different separate things in life, And you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. You know, it's not like we saying we don't love you anymore. Yes, we love you, but um, we like once loved you in a different way that we love you now. You know what I'm saying? Like we're always gonna love you and have love for you, but once you start healing, you just stop. You know, you don't want to be around a certain group because they're still doing something that you don't do no more. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
me personally, I don't drink. I haven't drank in Zeus about to be 4. I haven't drank in like 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm I don't hang around drunk people no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. I still love people that get drunk. I don't care. I'm not judging people who get drunk, but that's just not my tea. You know, like I'll go around people
Yes.
who drink and stuff, but when it comes to like people being drunk, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be comfortable around you. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just not who I am as a person. And that was just an example, y'all. It's not against nobody. That was just an example. So yeah, what about you?
Yes. I find myself growing apart from people. Basically what you say. Because like I said before, when you know better, you do better. And as I grow in Christ, I realize you can't take everybody with you.
Hmm.
There has to be a separation. God gave me this. He didn't give it to me to give to that person who's still out there doing the same thing, who doesn't want to do better.
Exactly.
I have to go. I have to level up.
Right.
God leveled me up. I got to go with it. I can't keep saying, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Right.
I don't do that anymore. And then the things that I used to do, people just, that I don't do anymore, people just left anyway.
Yeah.
They went to that crowd that continued to do the same thing as they did. Like, perfect example, with smoking weed.
Hmm.
Once I stopped smoking weed, the crowd thinned, went
Hmm.
from here to there.
Hmm.
Then I just found out it was me, myself, and I,
Right.
which I'm fine with.
Right.
Which I'm fine with because I had peace.
Mm.
I
All
had,
right. All right. All right, y'all. We are now our host say what segment of the show. Let's get it.
okay, y'all. So before we jump into today's main topic, we got a wild question from one of our listeners. And it's inspired by the viral Coldplay concert mess with the CEO and the HR lady getting caught on the kiss cam. Ooh, child.
Y'all, so here's the tea for the people who don't know what happened or know what's going on. Andy Bryan, the now former CEO of a tech company called Astronomer, got caught cheating on the kiss cam at a Coldplay concert. The woman
Ooh, that's
with him,
cold.
yes, that is cold. Now, the woman in question, Kristen Cabot, his company's HR chief, y'all. She was his company HR chief. And yup, they were both married. They were both married, y'all. Yeah, even Coldplay, Chris Martin joked and said either they're having an affair or they're just shy. And let's just say they was not shy.
Of course, the clip went viral. The internet did its thing, and within days, both were put on leave. Andy ended up resigning, and now the company's in damage control mode. This is what happens when your situation ships ends up on the stadium screen in 4K. Wild. So the fan question for today is, could you hang out with your friend and their side piece?
Ooh. It depends on who the friend is. But my answer to that question is yes, I would. Only because y'all, it's not my business. We talked about that last week. It's not my business,
Correct.
you know. And if I want to go on a double date and my friend want to bring her side piece, that's not my business. Because guess what? Me and my man, we going on a double date and we gonna have a good time, okay? And if they vibing, why not? Why not? And if we go on another double date
Okay.
and my friend want to bring their other side piece, that's okay. Because guess what, y'all? That's not my business. Sometimes y'all need to mind y'all damn business, and that's what I do. I mind my business.
Better mind your damn business.
You hang out.
Absolutely. I've done that before. Hung out with my friend, and she had her side piece there, and all three of us was friends.
Right, right, right.
All three of us worked together.
Sometimes it be like that when y'all all friends. I really don't care if we all.
Yeah, we was friends. We worked together. I mean, we was out chilling, but you know, but I did get questioned by my friend's husband,
Mm.
and
Ooh.
all I know is he told me, "Don't talk to me no more."
But we
Look,
remember
I
we
just
found
kept
out,
right on typing.
yo.
I just kept right on typing, like, "Hey, I
She
tried."
told
Then I kept calling her, and she wouldn't answer the phone.
me.
And when she finally did, it was too late.
Mm.
It was yes, I would. To answer the question, yes, I would hang out with my friend and their side piece.
I got a cousin. I ain't gonna say no names, but I got a cousin who had me hanging out with all his bitches, and they love me.
Wow.
And the cousin, if you watching this, you know who you are. And that's okay, because guess what? I mind my damn business, y'all. I mind my
Hey,
business. But yes, that was a good fan question, y'all. Healing ain't cute, and it's hard, it's heavy, and it humbles you quick.
but keep going. Every boundary you set, every version of you that you bury, that's one step closer to freedom.
Yes, and again, I want to say if you have any questions, any stories you would like to share with us, please do not hesitate to email us. Our email is thechubets2000 at gmail.com. Again, thechubets2000 at gmail.com. Keep those questions rolling in, y'all.
Thanks for hollering at your favorite healed hoes.
And don't forget to like, share, and leave a review. And tag your friend who just started therapy and already acting brand new, okay?
See y'all next
Next
week.
week! Ah, holla!
Stay with God.